Hey guys, Tony Hannity's here from LazyTechGuys.com. This is the Nexus 6 and this is a case from UAG. This is the UAG Maverick for the Nexus 6 from Motorola, and we are going to take a little bit of a closer look to a military grade case with a very, very large phone. Stay tuned. So on one hand, you take a $700 flagship phone from Google and Motorola, and you want to keep it clean, naked, and pristine. On the other hand, it's $700. So having a really good case to protect it is key. UAG not only offers you a really highly military grade specification of a case, but it also comes with a free screen protector. On either side of the case, you actually see rubber edges to give you an additional grip. On the right side, you've got your buttons for volume and power, and they elongate out a little bit so you can easily access them and easily notice which one is which. On the top, headphone jack, pretty obvious. Bottom, power for the USB, and this is the screen protector as mentioned before. I personally don't use the screen protector, but I did get the tempered glass one myself, which I would recommend for anybody. So putting the phone in the case, it's pretty simple. You just slide it from the bottom up, clip it in, press the top, and voila, you're done. Once the case is in there, everything works fine, and you can spin it around in circles just like I have done there. Now on the top, the headphone jack is easily to get to, but if you have a larger head, you're going to need an adapter to get into the small plug. Same thing with the charger. This is not a waterproof case if you haven't figured it out, so don't try to take this underneath the water. And as mentioned, the buttons on the side do bump out a little bit, but the problem with the volume one, there is a little bit of a snag because there's a little bit of an opening for the up and down volume. So that's something you just kind of have to get used to. But overall, the sides of the case does offer additional grip, which the phone itself, as it is fairly slippery, doesn't have right out of the gate. Now on the back, you'll see the UAG logo covering the Nexus logo. Now, with all due respect to UAG, I bought a Nexus, not a MAUG or a NexGAUG. So that's just something that kind of irks me, the fact that this is a flagship Nexus from Google and covering it with this case is a logo from the case manufacturer. That's just something that you have to get used to. But instead of me spinning it around, let's do a drop test. Oh God. Pikachu! Okay, so before you yell at me, I was kind of scared to drop my phone, but I sucked it up, and here's the real drop test. Oh. Look at that! Let the record show that the phone and case were dropped at waist height, and after closer inspection, the phone works fine. The only thing that was damaged in this was actually the tempered glass screen protector. Otherwise, the phone has no problems. The case is still intact, obviously, and we're good to go. So there's one last thing we need to test out with this case, and that is wireless charging and NFC. Now you have to forgive me, every time I went out and tried to use wireless payment with NFC, it was always successful, but I never had a means to record it simultaneously. So this is just a receipt from one of my purchases at McDonald's. Now using the wireless charging mechanism, we actually got one for about $35 on an offshoot brand. It's not LG or Sony or Samsung, but as a 3-coil wireless charging Qi-pad, it actually works fine. You drop the phone on the dock, I guess, and within seconds it starts charging the phone. Now obviously relative to the charging of the super fast charging wall charger that comes with the Nexus 6, it's nowhere near as fast, but it's a good 15-minute, 30-minute charge just to kind of get you through the rest of the day. So there you have it, the UAG Maverick case for the Nexus 6. Protects against, well, pretty much everything, except my screen did crack even if I did have a screen protector. Overall though, would I still recommend it? Would recommend this case, although it did kind of set me back a little bit when I got this little scratch in the actual screen protector.
and it's actually flaking off now. I don't know what to do now. But yeah, if that does happen to you when you drop the phone at waist height onto linoleum or tile and it scratches the protector, it's a little scary as to what might have happened if I didn't have a screen protector on the phone as well too. Even so, there is a good amount of lip between the case and the actual screen, so it might have been a fluke, but it's just something to consider. Although the price isn't too bad, and a lot of the other Nexus 6 cases I've seen tend to be a little bit thick, this is not a bad case whatsoever. If you can get past the whole UAG logo being on the backside and not showing off the Nexus logo, I think you'll have a pretty good case in your hands. So go check them out. The link to purchase your very own UAG Maverick case is going to be in the description below. I'm Tony Hannity from LazyTechGuys.com. You can follow us at Facebook.com, Twitter.com, Google+, and all the other social networks. And, of course, here on YouTube at Lazy Tech TV. We will talk to you guys later, and have a great day. Peace.